Okay.
Okay, cool. All right. So just in the chat real quick. Hello, everybody. So in the chat real quick, what is the biggest thing that you're wanting to get from this call today? Like I'm just kind of curious, like what is it that you're looking for the most? What are the, roadblocks, or, what are some of the things that you feel like you want to have the most help with? You just put there in the chat, let me know. It kind of help me guide how we talk about these things here. Let me see if I can set this a little different right here.
What I introduced this meeting, it
Yeah.
was the strategy for the YouTube and all about the vidIQ and how do you look at the data in order to create better YouTube videos. So I think we can like more concentrate on numbers in this meeting, like how do we make those videos based on data and the numbers that we are having, not about the feelings, if we like it or not, right?
Okay, cool. So good. So one of the things that I'll just talk to you here a little bit first so you guys can kind of, get a Chelsea never post a video with an 80% score. How do you get your score there? Yeah. Okay, my long videos do not perform well compared to my shorts. Yeah, longer videos definitely are going to be a longer game for you, and they're, it's typically, um, it's typically a little bit more difficult because you're putting something together that's bigger, that's longer. But there's key elements that we want to have, when it comes to building this stuff. So the first thing that I want you to understand that'll make you just instantly faster, instantly better at YouTube is you need to find some people that you want to model. Okay. It's just like anything. If I was gonna, go drive a F1 race car, the smartest thing that I could do is find the best race car driver and just model what that person's doing until I can get that same sort of outcome or even get close to that same sort of technique or same sort of thing. So it doesn't matter what industry you go find to model either. Okay. Sorry if there's background noise. There's not much I can do about it. Um, but the thing that you can do is find somebody that you like the way that they're performing. Okay. You like the way that they do it. You like the way their thumbnails look. You like the way their titles are. And you like the way their videos are set up. Okay. That's the first thing. I just want to plant that seed in your head that the best thing that you can do is just find somebody to actually model. Okay. So that's game number one right there. Now I want to talk about the like most important things when it comes to posting on YouTube before we get into all the data and all that other stuff. Okay. I'm gonna show you some stuff. And I actually have something, she wants me to talk about vidIQ, and we can do that. But more importantly, I found another um, program that I've been using lately that's been really helpful. It's called 1 of 10. Okay, 1 of 10, because what it does is it shows you what's already working out there that you can model. And again, that's what this whole game is about. Okay, because you can't be somebody else. You can only be yourself. So even if you tried to model somebody else perfectly, it's still going to be coming out like you. Okay. Now, I'll give you guys just some things that, if you can write it down, this would be good for you. Just some little tips here. You could have the most impressive video in the world. It could be the greatest lesson. It could be the best thing ever in the world. But if nobody clicks on it and watches it, it doesn't matter. Okay. So the first and most important thing is we got to have good ideas. Now, the good thing about this is if you're not good at good ideas, I'm going to show you how to find good ideas that you can model and transform into what it is that you're doing. Okay. So a great idea, this is the key element number one. But instead of coming up with ideas, we can just go find ideas that have already worked, and we can convert them to whatever we're doing. And I'll show you how to do that with Chat GPT and stuff like that. The second thing is you got to have a good title and thumbnail. Okay. When somebody's on YouTube specifically, when they go scrolling through YouTube or when they're looking on YouTube, the first thing that they're going to see is that thumbnail. If the thumbnail is good enough, then they're going to come down and they're going to look at the title. Okay. And they're going to come up with some idea of what this video is about. And the moment they click on it, if they do click on it, okay, the moment they click on it, they need to know that they're in the right place. So title and thumbnail, they have to work together great. And you can't come up with the title and thumbnail unless you've got a good idea. And I'll show you how to find those. And then that first 10 seconds, okay, the first 10 to 15 seconds, when that video starts, they need to know that they're in the right place. They need to know what they're going to get, and they need to know why they need to listen. Okay. Now, I wouldn't worry about, oh, I don't have these big crazy results, or, I'm not, somebody that's already famous or already important or whatever. That doesn't matter. Okay. People just want the answer to whatever they clicked on. Okay. So if your title and thumbnail say, hey, I'm going to show you a red wagon with a dog sitting in it. Okay. If that's what your video is about, right when the video starts, they need to know that that's what they're going to be getting, or they'll leave. And this is why people's long videos don't really perform too well, is because most of the time when they start the video, they're blabbing too much about other stuff, and they're just taking too long to get to the point. Once you've got them hooked, then you can go into this other stuff and you can talk to them. Okay. So it's just, you got to have a good idea. I'm going to show you here in a minute how to find those. Okay. You don't have to be a genius for this. You just have to be good at hunting. Okay. You got to be good at looking and finding things. And the tools that I'm going to show you make it extremely easy to do this. Okay. Then you have to take that idea that you found that's already good, and you're going to use a tool like ChatGPT, and you're going to take that idea and you're going to transform it into whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Okay. And then just realize that you need to get 100 videos under your belt as quickly as possible. Okay. There's no time frame that you need to do it in. It's just as quickly as possible. You need to do 100 videos. And every video that you do, you want to work on changing something just a little bit better. Maybe you do a little bit better thumbnail. Maybe you do a little bit better title. Maybe you open the video up a lot better. Okay. You guys hearing me so far? We good?
Please put yourself on mute.
What's that?
Magazine squads, Don Riddell joins us live to break down the teams vying for a place.
Lynn, can you please put yourself on mute?
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so far so good. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? We good? Yeah, Lynn, you might want to mute your
Yes.
yeah. You can mute her. You can
Yes,
mute her.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I just hover over. There you go. Okay.
We got it.
Okay. So put a yes in the chat if you understand what I just said. Okay. It's kind of hard here. I just want to make sure, because I don't know if I'm cutting out at all. Too bad. Okay. Good. Okay. So like I said, the first thing when making these videos, now there's also some obvious other things that need to be said as well. All right. Number one, if you're going to be doing YouTube, this is a video first platform. So you're going to be making videos. So you need to show up for the video. Okay. And just realize that this video that you're making, it's not about you ever. Okay. You're just the guide in the video, helping them get to the answer that they're trying to solve. Okay. That's just, keep that in mind. Anytime you make a video, it's completely about the person that's watching it, and you're just guiding them to get the answer, whatever that may be, whatever the idea of the video is. Okay. So this is really important that you do this, because a lot of times we'll do a video and we get caught up in our own idea, and then people just leave. Okay. So when you're doing video, make sure you got good light in your face. Okay. Make sure your surroundings, look decent. People care about this, right? I mean, there's It's quality. Now, you don't have to go crazy with equipment. You don't have to go doing all that, but you need to have a good microphone. Okay. YouTube requires a good microphone. Okay. And a $20 microphone is a good microphone. It's better than just using your computer. Like right now, I'm using these little mics and I'm sure it makes a difference. Okay. If I put my computer mic on right now, it would be a lot worse. Okay. So make sure that you have just a decent $20 microphone off of Amazon. Make sure you have light in your face and just make sure your surroundings and make sure yourself that you're presentable. Okay. Outside of that, you're just going to provide good information. I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. Okay. So how do we find good ideas? Well, the most easy, simple way, without using any tools whatsoever, is you can just start searching on YouTube as if you were the person that you're trying to help. Okay. So give me an example. Somebody in the chat, let me hear, an example of who you help. Okay. Just somebody tell me in the chat, give me an idea of who it is that you help. Okay. Just say, I help these people. And then who are they? Who are they? Somebody in the chat, let me know. Okay. Broke teachers. Perfect. So broke teachers, you're going to have trouble getting money from them if they're broke. Just keep that in mind. Okay. So these broke teachers, okay, what problem are you helping them solve? Okay. What problem are you helping them solve? I assume since you said broke, you're helping them make money. Getting financial freedom. Okay. Just remember, it's hard to sell to broke people. Okay. make sure you just maybe just teachers that want a different career or they want different time freedom. If you're talking to broke teachers, you're going to have a lot of trouble getting money from them. Okay. I'm the broke teacher. Okay. Okay. So broke teachers. Perfect. Now, if you're a broke teacher and you're going on YouTube, what is it that you would search? Okay. Just without thinking into it too deep, what is something that you would search on YouTube if you were trying to figure out how to make money? Just put a phrase in there. Side jobs for teachers. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen here. And get this. Okay. Okay. So can you guys see my screen? Just wave if you guys can see my screen. Okay. So side jobs for teachers. So you see this pull up right here, how this is showing these words? The reason why it's showing this is because that's what people actually type in. Okay. It's showing this because that's what people actually type in. So right there, if you see something that is showing up and it's exactly what you typed in, this is a good sign. Okay. So side jobs for teachers, I would click this and right away, I'm going to come in here and see, okay, this first video pop up here and it's got 2.4 thousand views and she's got 4,000 subscribers. Not bad. Okay. Typically what we want to look for is we want their views to be at least double what they have as subscribers. Okay. But this is what came up. All right. So right away, we've got this idea, top 23 side hustles for teachers. Okay. That's an idea. And apparently this idea, people watch, right? There's 2.4 thousand views. Okay. So I'm just showing you the obvious thing. So you could take this idea right here. All right. And you can click on it, just pause the video. And then I would come down here to the comments. And usually we're looking for something that has, some comments on it. If you don't see a lot of comments, people didn't get too excited about it. Okay. But if we come down here, I'm just going to show you a way that we can take this here and we could take this idea, copy it, just go into Chat GPT, and we can simply, I'm just showing you a very basic way to do something here. Okay. We're going to get into the thick of it here in a minute, but I could say, can you make this idea for a YouTube video 100 times better and find real titles on YouTube that would make this title better and make it a better idea. Okay, and I put colon, I come down and I say, here's the title. Okay, let me take this off of here. And then you would just put that title in there and you can hit enter. Okay, so see how it just said this is a commodity title? It blends in with every other side hustle list video. It says you need a category breaker. A teacher scrolling YouTube isn't thinking side hustle list. They're thinking, how do I get out of a paycheck squeeze without quitting teaching? So we flip not 23 side hustles, but done for you shortcuts, real income paths, proof, 2026 relevance. So here it's going to give me a lot better ideas. Okay. So a better core idea is showing real teacher examples earning online. Okay. And then I'm going to ask for, I asked for a better title. Look at these titles. How teachers are making real money online in 2026, beginner friendly. Okay. Or teachers are earning 500 to 5,000 a month with these online side jobs. Okay. Teachers pay teachers. Teachers pay teachers is back. 7 new ways teachers earn online in 2026. Or 10 online jobs every teacher should know before 2026. So right here, right away, we've got much better ideas, okay? So all I did is I just went to YouTube and I didn't get fancy. I didn't overthink it. I just found something that popped up and it had some sort of views on it. And I went and took it and I stuck it in ChatGPT and I just simply said, make this better, okay? And that's exactly what it did. And you can do the exact same thing. And then down here, it basically restructured and said, here's 5 stronger versions of the original concept. 100 times better would be this one. Okay. So you start here and right away, you've got a great idea. Now I can tell it, hey, make me a thumbnail, right? Make me a title and a thumbnail combination that are going to make this pop. And just by doing that, going out into what I call nature online, going out into the actual weeds and just looking and pretending you are the customer and just looking for something that pops up at the top. I mean, that video came up at the top for a reason, okay? Is because out of the other videos, it performed the best. We can make it 100 times better, okay? These are great titles, by the way, okay? I tested 12 teacher side hustles. Here's what actually works, okay? Broke teacher to 3,200 a month online, my first year side hustle. If you can't obviously prove that, I wouldn't do that title. But these are great titles. I really like this one. How teachers are making real money online in 2026. Okay. Please go to the chat here real quick. Ooh, this is awesome. This is good. Okay. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm watching from 2 rooms as I am busy with something. Okay. So let me show you something else here that's really powerful. Now, there's this program that I've been using called 1 of 10. Okay. 1 of 10. And when you get here, what it does is it basically shows all the videos on the internet or on YouTube, sorry. And then it tells you which videos are performing way better than any other videos on particular channels. Okay. So it's a great way to find real good ideas. All right. And this is what you want to do. vidIQ can help you do this as well. But let me take this same side hustle teacher thing. Okay, let me take this and I would just stick it in this up here. Okay, let me get it back to here. Hit enter. And what we're looking for is this outliers. See that video popped up? Now, when we go looking around here, look what this is showing me. So it's showing me all these teacher videos that performed well. And this one, it's saying that it performed 11 times better than than all her other videos on her channel. So what that means is whatever happened here between the thumbnail and the title, for whatever reason, it worked. We can also listen to this video and we can hear how the video starts. Okay. What does she actually say? And what I like to do is I like to go to these videos like this. Now, what's cool about this little software here, 1 of 10, if I click on topics here, it'll find me similar topics to this video. So what does that do? It just helps me compound. It helps me work off of what already works. There's no reason for you to reinvent the wheel, okay? All the videos have been thought about, okay? All the ideas have been proven. It's just a matter of you now doing the videos and keep doing the videos that are already working, okay? They're already working. Just remember this. It already proved itself. You can go make a better version of it, okay? You don't need to make the same video. You just need to make something similar to it, but you want to make a better version of it, okay? Now, the other thing I like about this is I can go find similar thumbnails to this one. So that gives me ideas for thumbnails. I can go find similar channels to this channel. So I can see what other channels are talking about these types of ideas, and can I model that? Can I make it like that? Okay. Or it'll actually generate an idea. And it's really neat when you press this. So if I press this, it might take just a second here. But what it's going to do and what it'll do for you, because when you use this 1 of 10 software, you plug in your YouTube channel to it. Okay. When you set up this software, it just asks you what your YouTube channel is, you sign in. That way it can look at your YouTube channel and it'll try to suggest things based off what you're doing. So it took this idea here. What do 6-figure teachers do? Top side hustles for teachers. Pretty good title. It's making it, and it's redoing the idea for my channel. So I help coaches, course creators, people that sell online. I help them do this stuff. So it's changing it to a title that I could use. And then it gives me some ideas of how I could model this thumbnail. These are just made up thumbnails, but it's giving me an idea. So this will help with the idea process, okay? Now, all you do, if you do see this and you're like, oh yeah, I like this. How do 7-figure coaches make money? The ultimate guide to online income. Sounds like a great idea. Looks like it could be a great title here. Looks pretty good. We're basing it off of the same sort of topic that she is doing and proved to work on her channel. I can just shoot this video. I can take this title, I can copy it, stick it in Chat GPT, and I can say, hey, help me outline a good YouTube video here. Okay. And then it allows you to save these, but it just gives you different, what do 6-figure entrepreneurs do? Top strategies for business success. I'm just showing you how it can take and give you some ideas to go with. Okay. Now, check this out. So what I like to do with this video is right here, when you're on this 1 of 10, I like to go to this video. All right. So I just click it here. It'll take me to the video.
Teaching is one of the...
And I just pause it. Okay. Now, a lot of times what I'm going to do right away is I'm going to look at what is the first 10 to 15 seconds of this video. See how she's got nice lighting. She's got a nice background. I can tell she has a mic because it sounded really good. And then I'm going to listen to how she opened up this video. Now, this next step is really critical here, okay? Because of vidIQ, all right, I can come down here and it gives me this little all comment threads down here, this little filter. So to use vidIQ, you just go to vidIQ, you sign up for it, you put your YouTube channel into it. It'll ask you these things. It walks you through like a little wizard as you go through it. And then you want to make sure that you get the Chrome extension up here. Okay. Just type in vidIQ. It'll even try to make you put it on there itself. It really sets you up. You don't have to think this is techie or hard. You just go to vidIQ, and when you sign up, it'll walk you through all this stuff. And then when you go back to YouTube, you'll have it on your YouTube. Okay. But down here, it gives you this comments, and it has this like little comment filter thing. I like to go to apply multiple filters. And then I want to find comments that contain questions and they have not been replied to. This is the first search that I do. And so out of these 46 comments here, it found these 3 questions that have not been replied to. Hey, great info, but what about getting a higher degree to teach college? I'm a new teacher. Hey, what software do you use to edit videos? What do you use to edit your videos? Okay, so they're wanting to know how to edit videos, all right? If I take this doesn't have replies off, sometimes it'll find me some more questions. And basically
Teaching is one of the most
what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find out what are people wanting. If they come to this to see what six-figure teachers do, top side hustles for teachers, and they still have questions, guess what? That can be a really great idea for a video. Okay. I heard what you guys are asking for and I created it. Okay. So I can come here, contains questions. And then here's here's the questions that people have. It pops up those three again. Okay. So she just didn't reply to her questions. So that's how I use that little contains questions and that little filter thing down there. It helps me find what people are looking for. I mean, it's as simple as saying this. If you become the answer to your perfect customer's questions, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to come to you. They're going to follow you. They're going to get interested in you. They're going to wait for you. They're going to see what you're up to. They're going to click on your links. Okay. Okay. The other thing that I'll do here, and this is really cool, what I'm about to show you, and you can do this completely free. What I do is I go to this share button right here. I click share. I copy this link and I go to this little program on the internet. It's called Tactic. Okay. You can see it up here in the browser. I'll put it in the chat here in just a second, but let me just show you what this thing does. It's free to do this. I do this with tons of videos, by the way. I just paste in the link to that video. Now, again, don't forget how we got here. We went to a tool, 1 of 10. We typed in a video that we found was doing okay. We put it into 1 of 10 and it brought up all these videos that were high performing videos. We took that video and we opened it up. Okay. We came to here and then we grabbed the link. So we didn't just pick some random
Let's see if he's gonna come back. He did say that his internet is not great, so I just paid. Oh, hello, Lena.
All right,
I
I'm
just.
back.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, sorry. Let me go back. I don't know what the last thing is that you heard, but
Um,
can you see my screen again?
yes.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, it just is what it is. Life on the internet. Okay. So did you guys see that I took that link to that video? Okay,
Yes.
I copied the link to that video. I'll give you all these tools. I'll give you all the links. But I came here and I put it in the YouTube transcriber tool. Now I have this entire video transcribed. All I do is I just click download. It downloads the transcript to my computer. Now I can go back to ChatGPT and I can go down here to this little plus icon and I can add this to my ChatGPT. Okay. So now I've taken good ingredients. I've taken a video that's already proven to work, right? And I transcribed it. So that means I have her hook, I have the value, I have everything, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say, I want to make a better YouTube video than this one. I want to add value where this video fell short. But this video and the idea performed great. So I just want to model it, but make it better. Now, the other thing that I'll do is I will come to this video, and you see this little vidIQ, when you hook it up, it'll put this little image down here, okay? That's her thumbnail. What I'll do is I'll right click on it and I'll save that image to my computer. Okay, I just save it to downloads and I'll just leave it as it is there. And here's what I do. I go back before I even hit enter on this chat thread thing. I say, I also uploaded the thumbnail so you can give me ideas that are as good or better. And then I upload that thumbnail as well. If I give it as much information as I can about this thing, it's going to just do a better job. Okay. So again, we started with good ingredients. We started with a proven idea. And this all came from her saying, I help broke teachers. And she said that I would search how to find, side jobs as a teacher. And that's what we started with. And here we've gotten to this place where we found something that's really good already, that's proven to work, that's in line with what we're talking about. And now I've given it the transcript of the video so it can study it and find a better way for me to do it. I've given it the thumbnail that works. Now I can do a better job. And the title comes with the transcript, but I always like to go back and stick the title in there anyway. So I'll come back here and I will grab the title and I'll copy that. And this is the work that you do, right? Like, people are like, what do you do online? Like, how do you do it? It's like, well, this is the work that we do. We have to be really good at finding great ideas. We have to be really good researchers and bringing people information that is better than what they can find out there. That's how you succeed in the online world. People go to the internet to solve problems, okay? In the world that we're in, if you're trying to do online business, okay, you're not just on there being an entertainer. You're not just on there, goofing around. You're trying to build a business. So the way we make money is by solving problems. Again, if you show up for your perfect audience and solve problems all day, they're going to be really interested in what it is that you do. They're going to look deeper. They're going to be like, this is great. Who is this person? I really like her. And they'll look towards what you're doing, and that's how they discover your business that they can, invest into so that you can make money. Okay? So I'll put, here's the title she used, and I'll paste that title in there. So again, I told it, hey, I want you to make a better YouTube video than this one. This one has already proven to do good, but I want to pick up where she left out some stuff. I want to add more value, but I want to keep the same idea. Does everybody understand what I'm saying right now and doing? Is this good? Wave if this is hitting home, okay? Is this helping you guys? Okay? Okay. So now watch. I gave it the thumbnail, I gave it the title, I gave it the transcript. And then what does it say? All right, Mike, here's how to beat this video, not copy it. Perfect. It's exactly what we want to do, okay? I watched the transcript you uploaded. I studied the flow, the angle, the value, and where she left huge gaps. Here's your unfair advantage. I'll break this into what her video did well. So think about this right now. This crazy AI tool, ChatGPT, is going to teach us why her video did well. So this is good to know, right? We're going to learn a lot from this. Where it fell short. So now we know how we can fix it. Okay, this is great. How we can beat it 10x. Okay, great. Better angles, stronger titles, thumbnail concepts that outperform her style. Okay, so you can model this and win. These are all the best things that you could ever hear if you're trying to do better. So what her video did well, okay? Why it worked. Where her video fell short. She didn't go deep enough. She didn't show real numbers. She didn't give real examples. So what do you think you're going to do? I would go to ChatGPT and be like, where can I find better examples than what she showed? It'll show me. I'll include those examples. It's not hard. It's not hard. These are simple things. She didn't give a roadmap. She didn't tell them what to avoid. She didn't give quick start templates. She didn't address mindset problems teachers face. She didn't explain how to actually pick one thing. That's why your video is going to beat hers. Okay? Keep it simple, keep it punchy, keep it actionable. Real data. Look, not I interviewed someone, but actual numbers. Okay? Comparisons. Teacher proof. Give 3 to 5 niches that teachers actually do well. If you don't know the answer to that, you ask ChatGPT. Hey, what are 3 to 5 niches that teachers actually do well? Can you include it in the reconstruction of this video? So it's giving you all this stuff. It's giving you, look, it's giving you different angles, stronger titles. Look, it's giving me 7 stronger titles. It's giving me safe search titles. Okay, so I could do all of these titles if I wanted to. I could test them all. See, another thing that you want to write down is, if I do a video that works well, I want to do that video 100 times more. Think about it. If you found a meal, let's say you cooked a meal for your family, and your family just went crazy about it. They were like, God, this was so good, Mom. Thank you. Geez, such a good meal. Should you never make it again then? Oh, we made that once. I know it was good, but I'm never going to make that meal again. You would try to make that meal as much as you could, right? Without them getting sick of it. So you space it out. You wouldn't make it every single day. You'd make it maybe every week, right? You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing here. If you find a video that works, it's probably going to work again if you do it again, and you'll probably do the video better. Just do it again and do it again. Tiger Woods kept doing the same thing over and over and over again. He made $1 billion playing golf, literally. Football players just do the same thing over and over and over again, okay? You're doing the same thing. Don't make this hard. If you do this game right, you're going to come down to probably making 3 to 5 videos, styles or types, and you're just going to keep making them over and over and over again, and you're going to get really good at it. And people are going to follow you. And then your audience is going to start asking for things. They're going to say, hey, Daniela, can you do this for me? Like, I really have this question. You go to chat. Hey, here's the question my audience is asking me after I did this video. How can I help them with this? How can I be the answer to their problem? And you just want to be the guide. This isn't about you. It's about them. Okay. And you can tell ChatGPT, make this video about them. I just want to be the guide. And it's going to give you a script. Okay. And I advise you to follow that script. You can just, you need to, I'm sure, Regina's going to show you, she can show you some editing tips and stuff like that. But you can record the video, you see the script, you do a couple lines, you pause. You do a couple lines, you pause. You do a couple lines, you pause. And you go all in on those lines when you do them. Then you can go back and cut out all the pauses, and it can be a really nice video, okay? Just remember, they want the information as quick and easy and painless as possible. And if you can, show up with your personality, they're going to love that, okay? That's why they're going to connect with you. But let's go down here and look at this. So it's giving me concepts for thumbnails, and I can literally ask ChatGPT to make a picture of the thumbnail for me. I can be like, can you create a mock-up of this thumbnail and just show it to me? And now I can do that. I can model it, okay? This isn't hard, what I'm doing. And this is recorded, so you can go back and listen to this again. That's why I'm just moving along here. I don't want to waste any time. I can't believe it's already been this long, right? Okay, so here's the new version of the title, okay? Here's the new version of the video. It's telling you what to do. And it says, if you want, I'll create a full script for you. And here's the little thing you want to put. Yes, create a teleprompter-ready script. Because what it's going to do is it's going to cut out all the baloney and just give you a clean script, word line by line. And then you just look at it, record it, and do it, and record it. And you do 100 videos with a teleprompter type. You don't have to have a teleprompter. You just want it in the teleprompter style. You do 100 videos like that, you're going to be damn good at doing videos, okay? You're going to be good. You're going to be a lot better than 99% of people that walk this earth. And it'll show up in your performance and the leads and the sales that you get for your business. Okay, so watch. Yes. Create the new teleprompter ready script of this better video. Now, look how we got here off of a simple thing. You can keep doing this. We can go back into this 1 of 10 here. I'll let it start doing that little teleprompter thing. But look, what I look for is in this 1 of 10, I look for red. Okay. I want to find videos that have red on them. Look at this one. Okay. It says this video performed 12.6 times better than all the other videos on her channel. So she normally gets 3,000 views on average. This one got 43,000. Obviously something worked here. The thumbnail's clear and clean. Okay, the title. And then again, we would do that same sort of thing. We'd go look at the video. We'd look in the comments for questions. We would take notes because we can add. Here's what I do with that. If I see questions down in the comments like that, I copy them and I stick them in ChatGPT and I say, here's some of the questions people have after watching her video. When you make the newer, better version of the video, can we answer these questions? Because then what you can do is you can always go back to those comments and you can say, I read your comment on this lady's video and, great video, but I actually created a video and I answered your question in it. And you can link to your YouTube video. If you keep them on YouTube, that's cool. You never want to link to your business ever. That's spam, that's junk. But if you said, hey, her video is great, I actually answered a question that you had in another video, here's the link, and it goes to a YouTube video, YouTube loves that because that's what they want is people staying on YouTube, watching YouTube videos. Okay, so let's come back here. Let's see our script that it made us. Here we go. Okay, so here it is. It says the title now for us is what six-figure teachers really do in 2026, the paths no one talks about. Great title. So here's how you would do this. See how this script is laid out? I'm telling you, this is how I do this. No joke. I'll give you an example here. I'll have my video camera going. I'll have my phone. I'll have my microphone plugged in or whatever I'm using. Make sure, looking best I can. Got my little surroundings going. Okay. Looking good, whatever. And I'll look at the script and I'll try to memorize a couple lines here. This is exactly what I do. No, I'm not showing you something that I don't do. I literally do this. I'll look at this and I make sure that you got to kind of get yourself psyched up for the video. You got to kind of get, how like a singer, they kind of do some vocal exercises. They kind of get like warmed up. Okay. Sometimes I like to kind of just shoot the video and I'm not even trying to worry about it being good. I'm just trying to warm up myself, or I'll have a phone conversation with somebody to get my voice kind of going. Just like an athlete would warm up before, playing the game. You kind of have to warm up, get your mind right. Okay. And I look at the camera and I feel like I'm just looking into their eyes. Okay. I want to look into that lens and I really want to just make it about them. I think this is about them, not me. This is about them, not me. And I kind of get my mind in that. Okay. And I look at this and it's like, it says most teachers don't need more side hustles. So imagine my camera's recording right now and I'd go, most teachers don't need more side. Most teachers, they don't need more side hustles. And then I keep looking at it, but I'm not talking and I pause. Because when I go back to edit, I can cut it and it just looks like I continue to talk and you can't tell. I know some of the best YouTubers on YouTube. I'm talking like $100,000 a month plus that they make on YouTube. And this is how I learned how to do this. I was like, you literally read it line by line. They're like, yes, it's the work we have to do. I promise you it'll improve your videos 100 times over. So I say the line, I pause because I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit out all the pauses and I'm going to make it flow nicely in the edit. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, but it works really well. And when you get bigger, better, and you make more, you can have somebody edit your videos for you. Okay. And it's nice. All right. So most teachers, they don't need more side hustles. So I look at the camera, most teachers, they don't need more side hustles. And I look down, they need one income path that actually works. What they need is one income path that actually works. And I pause and I'm still looking at the camera. Then I look down so that when I cut it, it looks beautiful. It's like, wow, it just flows right along. If you've ever watched a movie that you really like, guess what? The actors had to memorize their lines. The actors, I remember what movie was it? I can't remember, but it had Keanu Reeves in it. And he said, I had to do the same line like 78 times or something like that. We had to do action. Did it. Now do it again. Do it again. And the movies go on to make millions and everybody loves the characters and they follow the people. We're just overthinking this. So I look at it. One path they can start fast, one path they can scale, and one path that doesn't burn them out even more. What they need is one path they can start fast. They need one path that they can scale, and they need one path that'll make them more without them burning out. And then I come down here and I work through this video. You see? Then what I do in the editor when I go back is if I want to show something on the screen while I'm talking, I can find or make a picture. I can make a slide, a screenshot, an image, and I can show that on the screen. And you see that while I'm still talking like a voiceover. You've seen these before. You've seen this in videos before. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. I don't know what happened to my video, but so anyway, that is how you do that, right? It's that simple. And look, you just work through this. And the beautiful thing is you're going to create a really, really nice video here because ChatGPT is going in and trying to make it better, right? It's trying to make it better. It knows what it needs to do to make it better. And then you can, if you're doing this right, okay, let me pop back out here. Okay. Can't even see me. Let me try to shut it off, turn it back on. Oh, maybe I'm getting a phone call or something. Hold on. Yeah, I think I got a phone call. Let me try to turn this thing back on. Maybe we can do this. There we go. You get the up my nose view for a second. Okay. So maybe I can like tilt this a little bit. All right. So when you do the videos like this, okay, when you create it and you put it out there, they're going to be so much better. Chat's going to know how to make it better. And you can build I'm still looking up at this camera. Sorry. You can go and do this all in a day or two. You could record 2-3 videos for the whole week and you won't even start sweating or anything. It's not even that hard. Like I've never sweat during a video unless it was like a hot room or something. Okay. But I'm just saying it's not really that hard of work. Okay. The key is you master this and do this because just remember, when you put those videos out there, these videos stay out there working for you. It's like, I say it all the time in my videos because I teach this stuff. I say, you're watching this video right now and I'm off doing something else. That's the power of the internet. It's like I have thousands of little salespeople out there working for me while I'm doing something else. That's the power of putting these videos online. And if you do a good job, just take the time to build a good video and shoot a good video. Take care about it. Care about the person on the other end and really do that. And they will follow you. They will feel you. And you'll bring your own spice to it. Even though you're kind of looking at a script, if you do it enough times, they will be like, you will start to get better and better. I mean, look how I did that script just right out of the blue, right? It's because I've done tons of those. So I just pause and go, pause and go, pause and go. Pretty soon, you can do a whole lot more than pause and you don't have to edit so much. But I even like to do a sentence at a time because I'm like, every sentence I can give my best like oomph in every sentence. And by the end of it, I've got a real good oomph of a video, right? Then I'll go back and here's how I think about putting pictures and stuff in. I just ask myself when I listen back to the video, I say, would it be more helpful if they could see what I'm talking about as I'm saying it?
I get concentrated when I listen to podcasts. I get concentrated when I do freshness tracking, unless I cannot see.
Okay.
Oh, I lost it again. This is a horrible signal here.
Hey,
I
can
lost.
you
At
try
first,
to
I
mute
listened
her,
to both,
Regina?
and I just final here, and it gets me to the first chapter again. Have you ever listened to Mel Robbins audiobooks? No?
Okay, you got her muted. Good. Sorry. Okay, it happens. All right. Been doing these videos since I've been doing calls like this for over 12 years. Like I've never missed a call 1 week. It's crazy. Um, so I want to open up for questions. I don't want to give you any more, but what I've given you right now, it can completely change the game for you. We don't need to go into a bunch of stats and a bunch of 80%, 90%, none of that stuff. What actually matters is you find what's actually working already in your spot, in your niche, okay, or niche, or however the hell you say it. And you go in there, you go in there and you find what works already, and then you go make a better version of it. And that's the beauty of having Chat GPT. That's the beauty of the stuff that we have today. You know, back before AI, back before these tools like 1 of 10 or vidIQ and things like that, you know how hard it was? Like you had to actually think stuff up. You know, you had to like, how do I make that better? Like, you know, it was really difficult. Now all you have to do is you just have to go do the work of finding what's working and then talking to this genius Chat GPT thing that'll probably kill all of us. I'm just kidding. I don't know. But well, I don't know. But it's pretty weird stuff, right? But just go talk to that thing, okay? And it will tell you what to do. And then here's what it comes down to, okay? So, you know, I don't know if you've ever heard of that one lady, Taylor Swift or whatever. You may have heard of her. Every single night she goes to a different town and she sings the same songs and dances the same moves and wears the same clothes, okay? And she makes billions of dollars doing this. Now, you're going to kind of do the same thing. You're going to find the songs that hit and you're going to keep singing those songs in your way. Now, here's the other thing. You got to get really good and understand that you're just mastering the mundane here. You're going to do the same thing over and over and over and over. Target does the same thing every day. They turn the lights on the same way. They're the same color. The milk's in the same area. The bread's over here. And they do this over and over. That's business. And where most people die is they can't be consistent. They can't do mundane tasks over and over and over again. The difference between mundane tasks that we're doing here, though, is they're high profit, they're high leverage, they can work without us, and we make a lot more money. So if we're going to do, no matter what you do, okay, it's no matter where you do it or how you do it or what you're doing, you're going to have to do something. Okay. So you might as well do something that pays you better and gives you more time freedom at the same time. Okay. Now, I'll open up for questions, but the big takeaway is we're going to model what already works. We're going to use ChatGPT to make it better. We're going to use a teleprompter ready script. We're not going to get in our own way. We're going to care about the person line by line. We're going to go back, cut out the gaps. We're going to add pictures wherever it would make sense to show something. So, you know, if you can show somebody something while you're talking, that's going to help them better. And the whole goal is it's about them getting the answer. The better you help them get the answer, the more they're going to come back. You go to a restaurant, it's good food, you come back. It's as simple as that. If they watch your video and get the answer and it's nice, they come back. They keep coming back. They start to, I really like this person. I love this person. What the heck are they doing to do this? I click on their links. I go here. You get customers. It's as simple as this. Over and over and over and over again. Okay. All right. Open up for questions. I got a few minutes here and then I got to actually get out of here. Let me see here. All right. So hand up over there. What do we got?
Okay. Hi, I'm Danielle. And I did put in a chat earlier, but you were talking. I just wanted to ask, do you think I'll be able to take one of my TikTok videos that's done very well and ask ChatGPT to make a YouTube video that is 100 times better and looks better with a thumbnail or no?
Yeah, absolutely. I love the way you're thinking. It already worked and performed somewhere well.
Yeah.
How can I convert it into something better and more?
Awesome.
This is exactly how you want to think. It's like that old saying. I don't know if you heard. It's like, we don't make skateboards, we make skateboards better. You know, it's like we don't make movies, we make movies better. If something's already working, just go make a better model of it.
Yeah, that was my problem. I didn't know what to ask ChatGPT, but now I know.
Now you know. All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, what else do we got? Any other questions? Do you record from your phone in the camera app? I do. Yeah. So I mean, look at, well, you can't see it now, but the phone, when I was on it earlier, it does a pretty good job. Okay. I mean, these dang phones nowadays, whoops, these phones nowadays work pretty good. Let me see if I can get it back on. Ah, boom. Look at the view of this, right? Here, you guys want to see my view real quick? Look what I'm looking at. Is that not crazy looking?
Beautiful.
Yeah. See all the F1 stuff down there? That's what they're doing down there. They're going to race down the strip. Is that
Why
not
is the
crazy?
fountain not on?
Look at the map. I don't know. It's a good question. Crazy, huh? Yeah. Pretty crazy view over here. Okay, let me come back. But you can see the phone does a great job. And you just, what I do is, because they have all these dang cameras on the back, I always point, okay, I find out which camera is actually looking at me. And I look into that camera. And when I speak through the camera, right? You want to speak, like, imagine you're hugging them on the other side. You just imagine this person, okay, right? Like this teacher is like really trying to change your life. And you're this person that says, I want to be that for you. Really care about them, like hug them with yourself, or however you, I don't know how to say it, whatever. You got to have, they can, you can, like, can you feel that I actually care about giving you this information? You can feel it, right? So when you bring that across, everybody else is going to be like, all right, today, and if you talk like that, great, go ahead, do it your way. But if you're like, hey, look, I get it, bring it. If you're going to bring it, if you're going to do it, right? Don't just lollygag.
Ah, we lost you.
This is so awesome. I am so glad to be here. I
I
needed
am
this.
so happy for you guys.
I needed this.
I am so happy. I'm going to bring more people. We're going to have lots of different trainings. So, guys, just keep coming and you'll see. We're going to do very, very well. But where
Okay,
did he
thank
go?
you.
Let's try, because I know he has to run.
Yeah, and the legacy builder call is getting ready to start. It already started.
Is it him who is leading, or Michelle maybe? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if he's going to come back though. I'm pretty sure he should. Oh, my Gowan's left. So hold on one second. Maybe he's gonna come back in a moment. If not, guys, I have a little cheat sheet for you. I'm gonna send it in my oh, he's here. I'll
Yeah.
finish it up later. Hey Mike,
Okay,
hold
he's
on. You need to
muted.
unmute yourself.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what's going on. It's just the friggin' internet. And I know Michelle's doing a call too, so it's probably really being attacked right now. Okay, so I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this. All right. I think you guys got the point. Okay. Is there just any other questions before we jump off here? Thank you guys for letting me share this with you. I hope it was helpful. Just learn how to use CapCut to edit. Okay. It's inexpensive. You just go to YouTube and type in how to edit with CapCut and just learn the basics of just cutting and splicing and adding an image onto the video, so that whatever you're talking about, just try to, as much as possible, try to show while you're telling. Just try to show while you're telling as much as you can, and just learn how to use CapCut and just be consistent. If it's one video a week, by God, you do one video a week and you keep doing it until it like picks up momentum, and it'll just go. And it's like, I always looked at myself. I was like, you know what? Does that mean I got to make videos for a long time? I'm like, yeah, it's better than digging ditches and listening to some person tell me what to do all day. I'd rather provide value. So when I die, when I'm dead, some little kid or some person or some lady or some man might stumble on one of my videos, and it might change their freaking out life. It might help them. They might want to jump off the balcony, but they watch the video, they don't, right? That's all I think about. I'm like, if I can leave behind my ghost and all I'm trying to do is help and provide to people, that's a pretty good thing, right? So, if I can just get 1,000 people to give me $1 a day, all my financial problems are taken care of. Okay. If I can just each day, what I'm doing and the work I'm trying to accomplish is helping somebody live better, helping somebody get through something, whatever it is, like, this is a good thing, right? So all I want you to do is get real consistent. Like, pick a day of the week or a couple days of the week where you make these videos and you sit there and you get you should have like a little ritual before you do a video. Like I get my stuff set up, I have my drink, I have my thing, I kind of get my, I get ready and then I'm like, all right, we're going to shoot these videos and I'm going to do the best I can and I'm going to go. And then you make those videos and you post them online and you learn from each one, right? If one does really well, do it again. You'll just make it better. Do it again. Do it again. But use those tools. I love the 1 of 10. We could have went deeper on vidIQ, but honestly, the 1 of 10 thing is amazing, right? Do the 1 of 10 thing and you're finding videos that are just performing great. You're modeling them. You're using ChatGPT, teleprompter ready script, and you're just doing it and then learn to edit with CapCut, okay? All right. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to get out of here. I'll let Regina take over. Regina, thank you so much for having me on here. And
thank you so much, Mike, for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You've been helpful
Thank
so
you.
much. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna head out of here, you guys.
Okay.
Peace, love, and happiness.
Have a good day.
See
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you.
Okay, everyone. By the way, I never introduced myself. I'm Ina Tenniswood, and yes, I do the digital growth community, and Mike is one of the members over there. We have also Michelle, and that's who taught me all of those great things. And now I open my own community, and I want to teach you guys. So if you are in my community, you're going to hear about this because the details about the vidIQ, I know. So then you ask like how to do the 80% for the video to be good and stuff. So I can teach you that. So if you guys just ask me in the community, in our posts, I'll teach you. I'll know the basics already. But this, what we had today, it was so all new on a totally different level. So I am so happy. I also have a little cheat sheet. I want to send it to you today. So I'm gonna, I guess, attached in the post in my community. So do you have any questions for me? Anybody? Oh, you're welcome, Susan. You're welcome. I'm just hoping we can all grow together and be like the best we can be. Like this is my so excited about that. So, oh, kiddoki. Anyone? Any questions? No questions. All right. Oh, hi, Monica. All right. I will see you inside my community then. Bye, guys. Thank you for coming.